to make a short review. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still cannot, I don't know, operate Fuse yet. For many times I try to upload all the files, but mostly say it's failed and you cannot upload because of overflow. And I don't know why. That's why after this class we have a workshop for using Fuse, yeah, for protection. So hopefully that next week we can run it quite well. Still remember about civil law and common law. Yeah, civil law from European continental and also common law from Anglo-Saxon, with all difference, yeah, from the source of law and then the role of judge from civil law and also common law. There are big differences. Civil law from European country like France, Germany, and also the Netherlands, and then common law mostly came from UK and then Australia and Canada also apply this legal system. And also we have the Constitution of Indonesia. Originally, yeah, from 1945 to 1949, and then changed to the federal country, and then Indonesian Constitution provision atau sementara, ya, and then we back again for the first version of our Constitution in 1959 until we amended the Constitution for 4 times, yes, since 1998 up to now. 4 times amendment. Then we also have the foundation of our country. The form of the state is unitary, and then we have the sovereignty is the people of Indonesia, and also the ideology of Pancasila. Source of law, we have two: Indonesian Constitution and Pancasila. Before we start to discuss about anything else, what should I call you? Sam. Okay. You're from India. Okay. Could you tell to this class what is the source of law in Indian country? Do you have any constitution? Yes, you have. You have. When did the Independence Day of your country?
15th August 1947.
15th of August
1947.
47. So much older Indonesian, yeah, 2 years. So we are big brother, yeah. And in history, still remember Soekarno have a good relationship with the previous Prime Minister of India. Can you tell me the name of the Prime Minister? Yes, Jawaharlal. Very close. That's why our currency very close to India. You have rupee here, rupiah. That's the connection. Yeah. Okay. We have also separation of power, legislative, yeah, and then we have also executive, the presidents, legislative, democracy, that we have election to choose our representative in the legislative, and also judicative, we have the Supreme Court and also Constitutional Court, or MK. And then this is the most, the hierarchy of law, yeah, that you have to know. This is the hierarchy from the old constitution, get down until the regional regulation of PET. So you have to know this. So if there is any conflict, still remember the second assignment for the Korea? If you are the consultant of the Australian company, then you found that the regulation conflict or have a contradiction from one to another, so what you do? So you have answering on your tutorial assignment. Okay. This is what we have for the second week of our module. Lawmaking process from the legislative initiative, from DPR, from also representative council, from the president also, and enactment by the president. If the president signed the bill, then the bill becoming law. And bound to all the people of Indonesia. For instance, Sandurina, you live in Surabaya, Indonesia, so you have to comply and live comply to Indonesian law. That's the point. Yeah. Okay. State institution that helps the government to run the government running well and also comply to the law. We have General Attorney and then Corruption Eradication Commission, and then we have the NI and Police, National Police, yeah. And also finance and banking institution like Bank of Indonesia and then Indonesian Financial Transaction Report and Analysis Center, and then Indonesian Audit Board, and then also the Financial Service Authority, and the Commission of Supervision of Business Competition. So this institution will put Indonesia to be a modern country, and the objective shouldn't be that to make this country more welfare, and we have a law enforcement in very good place. That was the source and also the result of the second weeks of our class. Any question about this? Okay, then how do you move to the material for this week? Okay, we have Indonesian legal system part 2. Yeah, this is the preliminary. The topics for today is we have the judicial system, and then judicial structure and constitutional court. Then we will learn about the structure of our judicial system from the district court, high court, and the Supreme Court and special court. Yeah. And we also have a special attention to the constitutional court. Its role to safeguarding of our constitution, yeah, reviewing laws and also resolving general election dispute and other related constitutional matters. Still remember about the NK decision? Yeah, the controversy one. Could you tell me what is it?
Lower age rate.
The requirement of
The requirement of a
being the candidate of vice president.
president.
Is that right? Yeah. From 40 to become 35. That's why that's controversy, yeah. And other controversy we have discussed last time we have the class, and also Adi will also share you controversial cases decided by the Constitutional Court. And also we have the outcomes on this topic. Students should be able to understand Indonesian judicial system and also judicial structure. And we have also the constitutional court, and we have also legal case analysis in our assignment for the tutorial week 3. This is the topics on the reference, yeah. Still, we have the same book, Tim Lindsay and Simon Butt, Indonesian Law, Chapter 4 and Chapter 5. The topics, yeah, 4 topics for today's discussion. Judicial system, judicial structure, MK, and also legal case study. Now we start to the first. In pre-colonial era, before the colonized Indonesia, so it started from the civilization of Indonesia. How many kingdoms we have? The famous one, mention it.
2.
Majapahit, and then
Sriwijaya.
Sriwijaya, Samruddin. Did you know a little bit of the history of the connection between Indonesia and India? A long time ago. Yes, could you share with us?
I don't know exactly.
Yeah. A lot of this? Yeah.
It's a good relation.
When at the pre-colonial era, when the many kingdoms rise in India and also in Indonesia. You don't know about it? Okay. Mostly in India, what religion we have? Hindu, right? Our own civilization, mostly Hindu. It proves, you can see, what is the heritage of our Hindu? Yeah, temple. We have big temple. What temple? The Hindu one, not Buddha. The Prambanan temple. Have you visited Prambanan? Not yet. Okay. You may bring her to very nice place and also temple. That's the heritage of Hindu culture in our country. Besides Buddha, yeah. And also the legend story about the Prambanan, yeah. Only one night building 1,000 of temple. Your friend can share about you the story, yeah. Okay, Sriwijaya, and then what? Majapahit, yeah. It was have connection with the Hindus because mostly the what do you call the at the time the trade came from Gujarat, India, and then came to our country, and then they have a business transaction to our neighbor and also in city near the neighbor, and India also have a big part of civilization in Indonesia. That's why our culture influenced by Indonesian culture. Anyone knows about the Sanskerta language? No. From Central Java? Anyone? Okay. In India also have a special words, right? Special alphabet language. Just like, I don't know, right? In Indonesia we also have it. But we have different style and also how to read it. Yeah. So it's very influenced. In pre-colonial, we have customary law, or adat law, or traditional law. Yeah. In Sriwijaya, at the time, in Majapahit, yeah. Especially in East Java, we have Majapahit, very famous one. Who's the king of Majapahit? The most popular one, the most becoming the name of university in here. Become the name of university in Surabaya. No. private university in Surabaya. Previously, STA, School of Business, becoming university.
Petra.
Pak Adi came from one campus in Jakarta, namely no. Pak Jafri came from UI. Pak Adi came from
Brawijaya.
no. Perbanas, Jakarta. Okay, in here, stay Perbanas Surabaya, becoming Hayam Group University.
Oh, yes. Hayam Group,
Yeah.
yeah.
We have the name of Okay, I am Blue University, and then also Gajah Mada ya, the heroic one. Okay, from Lombok. Tell us about what is the unique customary law in Lombok that we don't have in here in Jakarta, in Surabaya.
Customary law, to be honest, like I'm not really into the strike side, so I don't really like my family don't really use the customary law. But from what I've heard,
Yeah.
probably like the ones I've told you earlier last week, for the marriage, for the marriage parade. I don't know if that's a law.
Okay, so when a couple, new married couple,
Yeah.
will bring to public.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Mhm.
On the street.
Yes. So the male, the groom, like brings his family like a parade to the bride's house.
A parade
Yes.
on foot or using vehicles.
On foot usually.
Okay, so and then after come to the girl's house, what happens then?
They do the
Mhm.
engagement.
Engagement, okay. Okay, and then
Both.
okay. Any special costume?
Attire,
Yeah,
ada.
special one. Different with in Java. But different, yeah. Okay, in Lombok. Okay, other place, Medan. Oh yeah, really? Okay. In Surabaya, apa Surabaya? What we have here? Not yet. Last week, Pak Adi asking you about when the Chinese having a wedding party, slice down the cake. Is it right? Is it right?
Yes.
And then get a slice and then give to the parents. What does it mean? A symbol of
Gratitude.
gratitude. Thank you. Yeah. Come on. You will have that moment in your future. Yeah. That is good value. Am I right? A good value. Yeah. In Java, in myself, we come from Solo. We have also a traditional law, and we still have it until now. Now we want to hear about from India. What happens there? Yeah, when someone wants to get married, what happened in India? Is there any special tradition that we don't have in India?
It's similar to like the
Hmm?
the bride brings the parade to the
To the house,
girl's house.
Uh-huh.
And then they get married.
get married. Okay, a party there.
It's actually a big marriage mistake, 7 weeks.
Oh yeah, a big party here. Right. Have you ever heard about what or Bataknis wedding party? No, Bataknis. Or Medan, you haven't heard it? Okay. When you have the invitation from Batak, okay, mention the family name of Batak, for example. Simanjuntak, and then Silaban. Mention it ya. Harahap. Bataknis ya, from Sumatera. This is from Sumatera. Usually, at the back of the invitation, they will put many names behind. Not only 2 or 3 names, but many names there. That's the symbol of the family. If you can put one name on the invitation, that's a big problem. So you found it, yeah? At the back of the invitation of the Batanese wedding party, there should be a very names there, family names. Don't mengundang so many names there. So please do not ever forget about one names on the invitation. That's a big problem. Yeah? Okay.
No private wedding.
Yeah. In Jakarta, the wedding party, we just have a standing party, is right? In Jakarta, what happens when somebody gets married?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Most of the weddings I went to, like, apa, in the morning, it's usually the Holy Mass, so like keberangkatan in church.
In the
And then
church,
at night, it's usually the reception.
reception party.
Yes, like, oh, yeah, they're at the stage, and then we just come to the stage.
And then you do graduation, and then after that we have a meal there. Yeah, but in Solo we don't have it. In Solo, in my country, in my hometown, the party is quite different. So if you want to come to the party in Solo or Japanese, you will be served one by one. So you sit down, and then the server will give you every uh, food, yeah, drink, meals, and then you will count it. 500 visitors, thousands. That's how they respect to the people who comes and bless them. Yeah, customary law. It still now happens and it still applied in every region. Yeah, especially in Papua. Okay, anyone visit Papua? Okay, I want to share you. We have an election, for example, the president and also legislature. We have it. One's experience here last year. Yeah. Okay. Everyone, one man, one vote. Is that right? One man, one vote. But in Papua, they don't have the system like that. You know what happens in Papua? The system of the election.
One family, one food. Enggak. Aku
Oh,
tanya.
yeah, it's okay. Little bit, yeah, but not really good answer. One family, one vote.
I thought. Ya benar tuh.
Yeah. The answer is one tribe, one vote.
One tribe? One tribe.
Pemilu nih.
One tribe, how many?
I don't know why. I don't know how many.
Banyak nggak sih?
Because they are really rely on the leader.
Misalnya aku
So it's their
jadi masuk.
will, like,
For example, Adi becoming okay,
Okay.
vice sponsor, yeah? But not using the accessories. Yeah? Okay, there are three options. Number one, two, or three. We have three candidates. Then Pak Adi say, all will follow my instruction. I will put my choice in number one. So everyone will choose number one.
how?
That's why they have a special autonomy. Okay, in some region, in some tribe, they still have it, customary law. But we have to respect and it is like that. Yeah. In India, what happens? One man, one vote, or one man, one vote. How many people in India?
1.4 billion.
How many? 1.4 billion. Number three, yeah? Or number one? Number one. Number one in the world, yeah? Okay, number one in the world, India, secondly, China, number three, USA, and we have number four. Big five, yeah? Five. In the number of people, population. Okay. In Pre-Corona, we also have Islamic law. Yeah, Islamic law. Okay. For the Muslim, they will still follow this system. Yeah. Customary law, a set of rules that evolve from the tradition and practices of local communities. Yeah. The system, the judicial based on customary law, was informal and prioritized deliberation and consensus to resolve the dispute. So they have a discuss to resolve the problems. Leaders of tribal, typically acted as a judge So Pak Adi have become a judge. This is right. This is wrong. Issuing decision based on social and cultural values of the community. So one place will be different from the place. In Surabaya, in Solo, in Padang, in many areas of Indonesia. So if you have time and you have interest in traveling, so please start from now traveling to Indonesia. East Indonesia. All over Indonesia. Yeah.
Stop bro.
Adi will join the helicopter Bromo ya. Besides Jakarta and Surabaya, Jakarta only. In Surabaya. Have you planned for visiting You don't have it. Ada relative or friends here? Bisa di Surabaya? In Jakarta. Which part of Jakarta?
It's in central.
Okay, berarti di Jakarta. So we can. Oh, Kelapa Gading. Okay. This is from also adjacent there. Grogol.
No. Sekarang.
Oh, Cengkareng. Okay. It was to the airport, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This rallying focus more on restoring social harmony and maintaining relationship rather than imposing punishment. Yeah. This is the what we have in adat law or customary law. Jadi mostly imposing punishment. Maintaining relationship then imposing the punishment. That's the customary law. Then we have the Islamic law. This is what happens when Islam spread into all over Indonesia, mostly in the northern of Java Island, Batavia, Jakarta, Cirebon, Semarang, and then Demak, and also Surabaya. Have you ever visited Pandaan? Not yet. Or Semarang? Semarang. Have you ever seen about the Laksamana Cengho Mosque?
Oh yeah.
That's a very beautiful mosque. Mixed between Chinese culture, Islamic culture, and Japanese culture. Become one very beautiful one. Red, mostly Chinese. Red color is symbol of. What is the symbol of in Chinese? Red. Prosperity. Yeah, that's right. And then gold. How about gold?
Well.
Well, yeah. Gold. Gold, red, yeah, and then also green, the symbol of Islam. Mostly green, the color, and also Japanese with the symbolic of the architecture. So please visit Laksamana Cengho Mosque in Semarang and also in Pandaan in East Java. Islam, yeah, in north area of Java and also Sumatra, mainly applied in personal matters such as marriage, inheritance, and trade. Waris ya Indonesia. And the court followed Islamic law were usually presided over by the scholar or hadith, the Islamic judge, who rule based on the teaching of Sharia with a direct reference from the Holy Quran and hadith. That's final. Yeah, no appeal because of Quran. Is that right? Yeah. That's the pre-colonial. The pre-colonial before we have our own national law in Indonesia. Yeah, judicial system, adat law or customary law and Islamic law. Then we have the colonial era when the Dutch colonized this country. We have civil code. We have also criminal code. And then we also have classification of society. Apa artinya? Classification of society. Apa? How about in your country? Classification of society. Yeah, please. Somebody first. Apa? In India. Yeah, we have the level. I don't know in India. It's still on the end. Still have it. Yeah. So like kasta Brahmana, and then apa? Satria. Yeah. They divided into many classification. Yeah. And then also classification of the judiciary system based on the society level. And also still have customary law court. Yeah. This is what we have for the classification of society. Europeans, Orientals, and also natives in London or in Indonesia, we call it pribumi. Yeah. Europeans. Who are they? Europeans. Yeah. When at the colonial era, the Europeans left who are they? The Netherlands. Yeah, the Netherlands. This one, that's very selective. Dutch citizen and other European nationals who live in East India, before Indonesia. Yeah. Indonesia starting from 17 August 1945. They have the highest legal status and were governed by European civil and criminal law. So they comply to European civil and criminal law. And then they have also a significant prevalence in political, economic, and social. This is also happens in US. Please raise your hand if you have any chance visiting US. Any chance? No, not yet. You in US? Okay. So tell me what happens in US before 1970? What is it? Yeah.
I learned US history.
No, I mean, we have a very historical stories when Barack Obama became the first. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So you know the message here. The black people and also the white people. It happens in US. Yeah. And then the black people becoming the second level of the citizen. The toilet, white only. School, for white only. It's like then the black people strive to get the same right by running and fight with other ways. For instance, like becoming a sportman. Yeah. Who's the basketball player? The famous one? Michael Jordan. Okay, and then another athlete, Serena Williams.
Mbappe.
Now this is US, yes. Mbappe, France, yes, right? Yeah. Okay, and then for the next election, what we have? No, the candidate for the next election of the president. Yeah, Kamala Harris. If she win the election, then she will become the first. Okay, yeah, the first American
Indian.
black woman.
Hamilnya orang India.
That's a big history for America. Yeah. I don't know, but the election will be running for the October. Yeah. So we just wait whether Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. With all controversies of Donald Trump, yeah. Okay. Foreign Oriental, East and South Asia, such as Chinese, Indian, and Arab immigrants, they were subjected to different law than Europeans. Yeah. They are regulated by a separate law including civil law that were adapted to their specific cultural practice. So Indian becoming the Orient-oriental at that time, at the colonial era. The second level of the society. Then we have the last one, the lowest one, the natives, the pribumi or element. They will comply to the customary law. And also they have less education at the time. And they also have a very bad experience at the time. Yeah. Always becoming victims, always become servant because they don't have any chance to be more in education, in business, in any area. That's how the Dutch running this country at the globalization. The bottom of the society hierarchy and had the fewest legal right and protection under the colony. Our civil code passes in 1838 and then bring to Indonesia, no, bring to Dutch India the names of people Indonesia in 1848. And our criminal code bring to Dutch Indians in 1918. Yeah. And this is what we have at our independence yet. We're getting more, have awareness to build our own national judicial system. Though we adapting, we adapting some regulation on law from also from European country and also from Islamic country. But we must follow the principle of our constitution. Integrated elements of customary law, Islamic law, and also modern law. So we mix those three systems, but we customize that align with Indonesian values. After we independence, we have the old order years. Who was the president at the time? Sukarno, yeah, the beginning of our independence, 45 to 66. Yeah. This system was rooted in Dutch colonial, but began to adapt to national legal problem. We try to build our own national legal problem, and also still influenced by customary law. Now, the president's power was too dominant at the time, and there was a frequent interference in judicial matters because Sukarno was very powerful at the time. Long life, I don't know what we call it in Indonesia. Long life president, seumur hidup. There is no limitation. There is no limitation for the president. Yeah, yeah, when someone have a power, then they become always want to retain the power.
So when that law is still like a law, how do they only change the president once the recent one has.
No, Sukarno at the time very powerful, so Sukarno will always change the law.
So
From-
he becomes the president until
From-
what?
Okay, our constitution says that the president will have 5 years in service and can be elected in another terms.
Oh,
Yeah. The perception, there is no limitation in next terms. Second term, third term, fourth term, and
so we just can keep on applying.
yes, economic and maintain the power. Jadi waktu itu ada presiden seumur hidup. He mentioned about it all the time. That's why US feels happy with that. Then they make a silent operation, and the final tragedy happens in 1965. Still remember the 1 October of 1965? Yeah, the a political tragedy happened in Jakarta. Yeah. Some general was killed at the time and changed the political situation. Then Soekarno turned the power to become prisoner, and then Soeharto come to power. Okay, this is the old order. The system faced political interference and executive power because of the big power of Soekarno. Then move to Soeharto, the new order. They always take the government control. At this time, mostly the governor, the mayor of the city, and also the head of agency, Bupati, Wali Kota, and governor, mostly they are come from military officer. So they want to control the government. And also Soeharto have a substantial control over the system of the judicial, restricted powers, and even the judge under pressure because of this influence. A reduction of independence and law enforcement. Soeharto also followed the policy of Soekarno. He pushed the system in his hand. Yeah. So the law is not objective. The law is not working comply to the best value of society. And also when Soeharto era the, was over in 1998, the post order reform. So everything changes there. Yeah. The major reforms were undertaken within the system, aimed to strengthening judicial independence and ensuring a more transparency and accountable system. So when Soeharto lose the power, then everybody in Indonesia aware about it. Wake up, and we need more better law situation. Let's make it more transparent and more accountable. And then it needs how many years? 1998, 1999, 2000, 5 years to 2003. We, in 5 years, then we will have a constitutional court. We need 5 years to make this institution happen. Ensure strict enforcement of the Constitution, including oversight of judicial review of law, the MK or Constitutional Court. And then we have also accountability in our reformation of our Constitution. And then we also have the Judicial Commission, yeah, to supervise the conduct of justice. We don't have it previously. Then we built many institutions to make our law system becoming more objective and law enforcement also objective. Okay, back to colonial era. Civil code in 1948 bring to Dutch India before Indonesia established. Do we still have it now? Do we still apply this civil code? Yes, we still have it and still apply it. How many years? 156 years. Since this issue, yeah, or life, Indonesian country still doesn't have any chance to change this. I don't know why. A big homework and a big question mark for me also. That this big country still never can change this law. This is from colonial, yeah. So we just make adjustment, yeah, from Dutch language to Indonesian language. Start from 1948 until now. Civil code, and we also have a criminal code. Finally, we have it, our own national. After how many years? More than 100 years since the first code, the criminal code in 1918. Then we have our own in 2023. More than 100 years. Hmm? The big question mark is about the law-making process. Who are the institutions behind the lawmaking process? The president and also the House of Representatives. So you will have in your mind that the candidate for the legislative, they running for the election and will serve as the member of parliament for the 5 years from 2024 to 2029 in this term. That's right. So they really insist to bring a new hope and new condition of law in Indonesia. That's depend on the candidate. Yeah, the quality of the candidate, and they have also political issue. Yeah, before they really agree the constitution. We have three judicial system: customary, Islamic law, and positive law, and all of these still apply in this country. Yeah, customary law usually in family law and also land dispute law, and Islamic law also running for the marriage and inheritance law, and also we have Indonesian national law. We have so many, yeah. So you. I have mentioned to you our secretariat of Minister of Secretariat. Yeah. They have a website, so you can search any kind of personal law in Indonesia. Okay. Global influence. Though we have the Indonesian law right now, but now we still also have to see and pay attention on the global influence. Adaptation to international law. As Indonesia involved in international forums, the system also influenced by international law, particularly the areas of human rights and international trade. So we pay attention on this. So we have to put our attention in human rights and also international trade. Court in Indonesia also refer to international legal instrument, yeah, especially in case of human rights violation and also which involving the multinational corporation. Because we now live in globalization era, so many business aspect also connected with many multinational corporation from one country and also from another country. That's the first of the module about the judicial system. Then we come to the judicial structure. We have three separation of judicial system: district court, high court, and also supreme court. District court in Indonesia we call it pengadilan negeri. Yeah, in every city, kota, in every district or regency, kabupaten. So there are so many hundreds of district court, and then high court only in province. How many provinces we have? 38. And new special area, what we call Supreme Court in Jakarta. Yeah. The system governed by the Constitution and other relevant laws that regulate the duties, authority, and also jurisdiction of its court. Now to the district court. District court are the first level court that handle a variety of civil law and criminal cases. This court serve front line of the Indonesian judicial system, where most cases are initially filed and located in every city and district already. Yeah. So if you have dispute in your business, in your individual, you can come to this district court at the first level. Yeah. How about in India? How many level court in your country? Three. Okay. Uh, District in every city you have it, in every province. Okay, and at the capital center. How many provinces you have, or federal country you have?
Like states.
State, yeah. Oh, state in India.
Yeah.
What do you call it? State? How many states?
There's 27.
27. 27 states in all India. And every state governed by the officer. What we call it in India? Senator or
Every state has a different chief minister.
oh, just like federal country. They have a president, they have prime minister
Prime minister.
in every state.
No,
Oh,
there's chief minister in every state.
a chief minister in every state, and then one prime minister in the capital. In India, they have two democratic country. They have president and also prime minister. Is that right? Yeah, they have president and prime minister. Different position, yeah, and different people also. Okay. In Indonesia, we have one as a prime minister and also as a president. So that's the system of the state in India. District court. Then we have the high court. The high court are appeal courts that handle cases appealed by parties dissatisfied with the decision of the district court. When they feel that they are not really happy with the first uh, decision of the high court, they will come to the high court. In province, yeah, in province. And also the High Court supervise and provides the guidance to the district court within the jurisdiction, and they also oversee and evaluate the judge of the district court. In Surabaya, we have district court and also High Court in Surabaya. I don't know how many regency in Surabaya. How about that? How many? How about that? How about that in Jawa Timur? How many?
Oh,
Kota, yeah. How many? 20? 14? Let's see. I think we should really counting how many 38 agency and city. Mostly 40, yeah, 40 city and agency. Okay. Then we come to Supreme Court, yeah, the highest judicial institution in Indonesia, responsible for handling appeal cases from the High Court, and also oversees the lower court and ensures the fair and uniform application of law throughout Indonesia. That's the Supreme Court in Jakarta, or Mahkamah Agung. Yeah. Special court. We have district court, we have high court, and then Supreme Court. But we also have a different special court.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
What cases do the Supreme Court have?
Okay. If you have a dispute problems in your business, for example, then you will come to the district court. Okay. First level, you come to district court. Then judge will invite all the people to be involved with the case, and then the judge will decide the case, which one is the right and who's going to be wrong person. Yeah. Then judge will have offering. Will you receive this decision or not?
Oh.
Okay. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, they have 12 days of works to answer. Are you going to receive the decision or not? Then if you receive, then it will binding to all of you. But if you're not, you will come to the High Court. Okay. High Court will always oversees and also invite all the parties again, and then decide the High Court decision. So when you're not also happy with the High Court decisions, they will come to the Supreme Court. Okay. The problem is it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and money. That's the big problem. We have a special court, a religious court. In Indonesia we call apa? Religious court. No. Pengadilan agama.
Oh.
Okay. When Muslim husband and a wife, they get divorced. Okay, they will come to religious court. That's why Islamic law still apply in Indonesia. But how about non-Muslim couple? They want to get divorced. So what they should do? They come to religious court or another court.
Regular court.
Regular court, district court. So you have to know, if non-Muslim get divorced, they will not come to the religious court. They will come to district court. Okay, this is religious court, only for non-Muslims. Yeah. Administrative court, ensuring that the government administrative action comply with the law and provide protection to citizens and legal entities against unlawful administrative action. This is the explanation about the administrative courts. Then we have also corruption court. And then we have the military court. This is special court beside the judicial system we have. Okay, and then we have the constitutional court. The mandate for the establishment of the constitutional court at the third amendment in 2001 of our constitution. This is the legal basis. Yeah, article number 24, article 7B. Yeah, and also we have also additional law number 24 of 2003. This is the authority of MK or Constitutional Court. Review the law and also ensure that Indonesian law do not have any conflict within our constitution. And then resolve the dispute of the authority of the state institution and also political parties resolution and adjudicate dispute over the result of the general election. So if you have any, when becoming a candidate for the legislative and also the presidents, and then dispute that, then will come to the constitutional court. And the problems of this country, they only have a very short time to decide the general elections. Only 40 days. How many days? 40 days. A big effort for the NK. The impeachment of the president and also vice presidents. They also oversees the impeachment of the president and also the vice presidents. They have 9 judges, yeah, and appointed by 3 authorities: the president, the House of Representatives, and the Supreme Court. 9 judges. This is the function, the guardian of the constitution and enforcer of the democratic principle of human rights in Indonesia. This is the legal cases what we are going to discuss in our tutorial assignment. Yeah. Okay. 11:30. So we break now for the prayer, yeah, and see you again at 1. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
One.
At 1, yeah.